Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. How are you, Mike?
I'm good, thanks, mate.
You had a good weekend?
Yeah, it was nice.
Mike, tell us your story about the pig's ear.
There was some molehills at a place we were working at Friday. Well, I was working at Friday, I should say. And I was tidying up the molehills, got the shovel in to get the soil up, and what I thought was a deflated football turned out to be a big pig's ear.
So Michael found a pig's ear in a molehill. So Michael found a pig's ear in a molehill.
Yeah, bit of a mouthful, but
so this is the interesting conversation we have on a Monday morning. Today, guys, we're at a residential job. It's quite a large residential job. And to do the mowing today, I've brought these 3 mowers with us. I've got the Kubota, and it's a 48-inch cut. And I've got the collector fitted on it today because it leaves a nice clean finish. But at some point I might start dropping it later on in the season. And we've got the lawn flight, and we'll use that for the lawn areas. And today we've brought the Stihl mulching mower for the first time.
First time I'm going to use it.
Yeah. So if you've been watching our videos recently, the last video was me using this new mulching mower. So what I've decided today is to use some areas with this mulching mower, and what I'll do, I'll show you the areas a little bit later. But I'm just showing you today, 'cause it's just an example of how you can use your different tools, you know, on one job. And keep Michael happy as well, because he still likes to put a few stripes on the lawns. So
yeah, I do, yeah.
Yeah, we'll use the lawn flight for the sort of square flat areas near the house, and the mulching mower will be for sort of some of the narrow spaces where it's not so important to have a good finish. Even though when I was using this, I thought the finish was quite good. Right. But some of the areas you actually use the lawn flight here at the moment, you're not getting stripes anyway, because you're going around trees and things, aren't you? So don't want to make a big huge video today because it's a Monday morning and that, but I'm going to just try and get you a little bit of footage, and just shows you how you can sort of change your strategy depending on where you are. And it's good to have choices in regards to tools.
Definitely, yeah, definitely.
And also using this is going to take a bit of the wear and tear off the lawn flight, take a little bit of sort of wear and tear from the gearbox as well, I think, from going around trees and backwards and forwards and that. So what we'll do after, we'll ask Mike what he thinks of the mulching mower. Yeah. See if his back's feeling better, because he's not bending over all the time.
No, it usually takes me about an hour, just over an hour, to do all that down there, so I'm just thinking it'll be quicker as well. So
yes, it takes you about an hour to do everything down this drive, which I'll show everybody in a minute.
Yeah.
We don't want to do it too quick though, do we, Mike? Because we won't be scratching around for work later. Because on this particular job, actually, we're booked in from 8 AM till 3 PM, and we don't just mow, we trim edges and things like that. But at the end of the day, if we get the mowing done early, it's more value for the customer. We can get some more jobs done. We won't waste the time, will we, Mike?
No, there's always that wooded area in there as well.
Yeah, I've got a tree I need to take down as well, so I've bought my chainsaw for that today as well.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, give the customer more value and make the mowing a bit easier for you. One day, guys, you might see Michael on the ride on, but he's only allowed on the ride on, aren't you, Mike? When you're a good boy.
Occasions, isn't it? It's bank holidays, that is, isn't it?
To be fair though, Mike does like doing the mowing, don't you?
I do, yeah.
You know, ride-on mowing isn't as much fun as people think, really. It's fun when you first get a ride-on mower, but actually, sitting on a mower isn't.
I know what you mean. I do know what you mean.
It isn't that much fun, you know, especially if you got a bad back or something like that. So, and I suffer a little bit from PF. So with Michael doing more push mowing than me, he's actually helping me out as well, so I do appreciate it.
No, well, I enjoy it anyway, don't I?
Yeah, and I say PF because I can't pronounce the...
Plantar fasciitis.
Yeah. So anyway, we'll crack on and get you a bit of footage.
Oh, so is it the opposite way? The opposite way?
Hmm?
So, because obviously you put that down to the drive.
Yeah, that's the drive.
And that's the dead man.
Yeah. So That's opposite to the lawn flight.
Yeah, because I would usually do that and then go that way.
Yeah, it's going to confuse you, isn't it? I'm going to do what I normally do and go around and collect all the sticks ahead of Michael, so he's not bending down picking up sticks. Let's see how long this grass is then, Mike.
Quite long, eh?
Longish in places. Missed that one.
Light enough, isn't it?
Does it feel lighter?
Yeah, it's easy to push as well.
There's some big sections here which I do with the ride on. You can see that on some previous videos if you look back far enough. So basically Michael will use this mulching mower all down this side with the trees, and he'll do in front of the gates at the bottom, and then he'll come back up and go around these trees because I can't get around the trees with the ride on mower. And then when he's done that, we'll ask him what he thought of the mower. This is what it's all about. I love these mornings. Love seeing nature. Nice to see the sun. Nice to see spring lambs. This is a little experiment. I want to see if Michael's a conservationist. If this cowslip's still here after he's mowed, we'll know he's a conservationist. So basically, this section here, I will cut as much as I possibly can with the ride-on mower. So when Michael comes up, all he's doing is the bits I missed. I'm going to jump back on the mower now. When I get down to Mike, I'll ask him what he thinks of the mulching mower. And also, we'll see if he left that cow snip. You all right, Mike? So what do you think?
Yeah, I like it. It's you do, when you hit a bump it does move more, so you don't keep a straight turn.
Yeah, I noticed that on the last video I made. You can see where I've gone off a bit, but there's like a dip in the ground.
Yeah.
And yeah, I find that lawn flight, it keeps you straighter, doesn't it? Because it's so heavy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. You hit a big bump and it does take you out a little bit. Take that. It's a lot easier to move around trees and everything.
Yeah.
Moving around the daffodils around there and everything is so much easier to get around them.
Yeah, so it's better on your energy, isn't it?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, good. Yeah, it's good to have that option, isn't it? And
getting used to having the dead man here rather than here as well.
Yeah.
That's just a different brand of model, isn't it?
It's a bit like if you get a new car and you get in it and you have to sort of learn where everything is again. Yeah.
But no, I like it.
I'll tell you what, quickly show people how you get the handles down on this, because that was something I forgot to mention in my last video.
So you just pull the levers either side.
It's pretty quick, isn't it, that?
Oh yeah, yeah, and it just folds down flat.
Yeah.
And it's a lot lighter as well, it's a hell of a lot lighter.
Yeah, I did actually pick that up off the back of my truck the other day. I still advise people use ramps, but yeah, if you do need to pick it up now and then, it's a lot easier than the lawn flight. Even though I have picked up the lawn flight a few times, especially in the early days, but
I think we've all done that.
yeah, but after a while you realise you got to stop doing that, because if you're doing it 10 times a day, you could knacker yourself out.
Oh, they ain't nice, are they, the lawn flights?
I'm going to carry on mowing this for the ride on, but I thought maybe we'll switch it round when we get up there. So when we finish this section, we'll have a bit of a tea break.
Yeah.
And up there, I reckon I'll do that one section with the mulching mower, just so I can get used to it a bit more myself.
Yeah.
And you could do the ride on bit this time.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
You do with the string round here as well. So.
Yeah, we'll have a little string round here, but these areas we do find, don't we, Mike, that best to strim second.
Oh yeah.
I know a lot of people on the small gardens like to strim first, but these situations we strim second, because if you don't, you'll find out you end up doing more strimming than you actually really need to do. Yeah. And also, we don't strim every visit, do we, Mike? No. We're booked in here every 2 weeks. When things are growing fast, we can come every 10 days. But what we want to do, we want to maximise what we can give to the customer. So spending the whole visit every time we come just mowing and strimming isn't great for the customer. So the aim is just to maintain this place at a good standard.
Yeah.
And
which is what we do. So
yeah, maximise the output. So I don't think we've trimmed around these trees, have we, for the last 2 visits?
No.
But we're going to do it this time. Then after today, we might not have to do it again for another 1 or 2 visits.
Yeah, I mean.
So I'm only putting this out there, guys, for the new people that are just starting out in their businesses, because some of this stuff doesn't seem obvious at the time. I can remember years ago, I was kind of had that mindset where I've got to string around every tree, every visit and all that, and it's not necessary really, and sometimes it will pay you to tell the customer why you're doing things, the reason why. And I would tell this customer the reason I don't string around every tree on every visit is because I want to trim more hedges for them. I want to have a bit more time to spray weeds, and yeah. Today I have a tree to take down, don't I? So yeah, just hope these bits are useful, guys. Give us a like if they are.
Yeah, definitely give us a like and subscribe.
Yeah, so we'll carry on with this bit. At the end of this video, I might do a quick walk round to show you the finished work. I don't want to spend too much time making too many clips today, because it means I end up having to make quite a long video, and you know, I don't think everybody really wants a big long video. I think some people do, and some people are quite happy with under 10 minutes. So it's a beautiful day, isn't it though, Mike?
I mean, really nice.
I mean, it makes it all worth it, doesn't it, when you see that view in the morning?
Yeah, can you see the sheep in the field?
Yeah.
First time this year, isn't it? These?
Yeah. Oh, anyway, Mike, I've done a little test. I'm not going to tell you until you see the video. I've done a little test to see if you're a conservationist.
I'm a conservationist.
A conservationist, like you care about wildflowers and that sort of thing.
Oh,
so in a minute, I'm just going to see if you pass the test.
Okay. Nice to have a test.
Yeah. I won't tell Michael about it until he sees the video. Alright, see you in a bit. Let's see if Michael's a conservationist. Yeah, he is. He left it. Well done, Michael. I knew you'd become a hippie like me one day, mate. Decent load in this one. Grass is looking the best it has so far. Good thing about working at this place is there's a place to dump the grass, so none of this has to come back with me. This place we actually take no waste away, which is nice. Sometimes I put a handle along up there and I can just sort of hold it when I'm driving. The grass there was fairly long and I think it handled it quite well. This is where Michael's been trimming. So it don't look great here, but it's acceptable. It's out the eye line of the customer. It will just dry up and wither away. So that's the pond area finished. I'll start mowing all the bits Michael can't get to with the rider. Mike's got his lawn flight back in action, so he's going to use it for this square in front of the house. So if there's anywhere to put stripes, I think this is the best place. So it's got nice long straight runs, and the customer can appreciate looking from their window at the stripes. That's not too bad. It's starting to dry onto the bottom of the deck. And me and Mike will power wash this off at the yard. Not necessarily every day, but this time of year we tend to power wash at the end of each week if we can. But when we power wash, we do all the strimmers and everything at the same time. I've hit something there, so I'll have to give that a bit of a shine up. Probably hit a stone. So guys, we've mowed that area, this area, all around the pond, some Canadian geese there. Hello. And we've done both sides of the drive and also in front of the drive, which I can't show you because I'd have to walk all the way down there. Got to ration me energy. Just have a look at the time. Michael's only got a few minutes left on his job. Okay, it's nearly 12 o'clock, so we've done all that in 4 hours. Could have done it quicker if I wasn't making a video, but yeah, 4 hours to do all that. I think that's pretty good. So that's 8 man hours in total. Right, I've put the mulching mower in there, Mike, because I'm curious to see if you can get both mowers in side by side, and it'll give you more options, won't it?
Yeah,
I was thinking of the job we do in Lower Bentley.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, there's some areas you do with the lawn flight you don't really need to put stripes in, isn't there? So, well then, give it a push, see what happens. That's a bonus then. Yeah. Cool. So yeah, if you got a mowing job where you can do both, I think that will work quite well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna bring the grass back.
Yeah, jobs where you're not bringing the grass back, and if you did it all with a mulching mower, you'd have no grass anyway, would you? Well, there's some bits like Lower Bentley, isn't there, where they definitely like the stripes, so probably best to keep going that way. I did that wooded area, Mike, and I had it on the 4th level.
Oh, okay.
Because there's a few things under the grass there which we could catch. Yeah, Mike, the bit right at the front, I did on level 2. It just seemed like it could go down a bit lower. Okay. But we know that's a nice bit of grass there with no stones or any high roots sticking up or anything. The bit at the back I did on number 3, that worked quite well.
What we did down there.
Yeah. So generally number 3 most times. Some of the rough areas number 4.
Yeah.
And then if you got a nice flat area like over there, I mean, even though it's on a slope, it's not bumpy, is it? No. Do it on a number 2. Right. Seems to suit it there. Anyway guys, I'll end this video now before we have our lunch. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Share the videos if you know somebody who'd like to see a video like this. And I've made over 150 videos, so have a look back if you want to see some more videos. It's not all grass cutting, it's hedge trimming and doing all sorts of jobs. So it's not all about showing you the best stuff. You know, there's the most basic stuff as well.
Definitely.
Yeah. So yeah, we're going to try and keep this as a reality channel. You know, we're probably in the best 6 months of the year now, aren't we, Mike? But,
yeah.
But we go through some tough months and some tough weather, and
oh yeah.
Yeah, you can't stay in this trade unless you got different gears and be able to put up with some tough times, I guess.
Oh yeah. Well, the weather doesn't help, doesn't it? You mean?
No.
You need the rain for everything to grow, and nice, but then it's a pain to work in. So
yeah. So it's not a business for the faint-hearted, but the longer you do it and the more you do it, the easier it gets. There's some jobs I look at now, they're easy, but when I first started, they were tough.
Yeah. No.
Just seem to build the right muscles for the job, not just in your body, but in your brain as well, don't you?
Yeah, you know where to put ladders, not to put ladders, etc.
Yeah, 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 and you get a really good idea about how long things take, which make a big difference when you're quoting jobs as well.
Yeah.
But you only learn this by getting out there and doing it, really.
Yeah, trial and error, isn't it?
Yeah, or watching some of our videos. So, anyway, guys, I'll see you later. Thanks for watching.